Okay, guys, now we are now on the U try. Your base is e, so your parent's going to go y equals e to the x. Your a is the front number, so that's -1. H is going to be a +1 and k is 0. So 1, 0, okay? X and y, -1, 0, 1. Oh, you know what? Let's start with -2. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. E to the -2 equals 1 over e squared, and that's about 1 over 9-ish, or really like 7.3. E to the -1 equals 1 over e, and that's about 1 over 2.7, or 1/3-ish, okay? E to the 0 equals 1. E to the 1 is e, and that's 2.7. E squared is what we're ending at, and e squared, guys, it's about 7.3-ish, something like that. Let's transform the -1 times y, the h being 1, that's going to be x plus 1. So -2 plus 1 is -1, -1 plus 1 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 3. And then over here, we are just going to reflect everything. So -1 over e squared, -1 over e, -1, -e, and -e squared. Let's graph. We don't have a vertical shifting up and down, guys, so your horizontal asymptote will maintain at y equals to 0. Okay, and then we have -1. Remember, 1 over e square, remember e squared is about 7 and some change, so it's going to be a -1 over 7, or you can even say -1/8. As long as you put a dot between 0 and -1, it doesn't matter where that goes, so just put a dot right there. Okay, 0, -e, similarly, just a dot right there. 1 is now -1, that's a dot I can put nicely. 2, -e, remember -e is 2.7, so in a dot between -2 and -3 is fine. 3 is going to be a -e squared, so that's in a dot between -7 and 8 is fine. 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8 right there. And graph just like that. We have a base of e, and e is 2.7. So since that's a value that's bigger than 1, we are going to say that's growing. Even though you do have a decreasing interval, okay? It's growing negatively. That's sort of how you want to think of it. Your decreasing interval is none. You don't have any x-intercept since it doesn't touch the x-axis. You do have a y-intercept at 0, -1 over e. Your domain is all real numbers. Your range is y is less than 0. The rate of change will vary, so we write varies. Yes, it is 1 to 1. Your horizontal asymptote, guys, maintains at y equals to 0. And you don't have any vertical asymptote. The last piece of information, guys, is the transformation, and we have 2 of those. A being -1, that's going to be a vertical reflection. And then your h being 1, that's going to be a right 1 unit. And, well, that's the end.